Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 of our series, and I've already made part 1 where I have completed the most chunk of the syllabus, and the remaining one I'm going to cover in this video. So if you are new here, so I've already made a video where I have this is the geography crash course series that is going on. I've already made part 1, okay, and you can check that out. This is part 2, and this would be helpful for you in SSC, railways, banking, UPSC, and many others. Okay, and this is the channel, and if you are new to this channel, so hey everyone, my name is Avan Anjo, and you can check my channel out. There are many videos which is going to be very helpful for you. I cover everything, like I cover GK. I also make videos sometimes on mathematics topics as well, and most of the content is of general knowledge, but the content on maths is also going to be increased. Okay, and you can check all those videos out if you need help with the government exam. So without any further ado, now let's begin. Okay, so where have we done the topic? So now I am going to be beginning with the climate chapter. Okay, so climate is very important topic, and I will be talking about the Indian climate. So we'll be doing this in this video. We are just left with the climate part, so we'll just complete that one here. Okay, so when I talk about India, so if I draw a rough map of India, so let me just draw a rough map just to explain you guys. Okay, so if I talk about the various divisions, okay, divisions of climate. So what is climate? First of all, I think you guys know this, that climate is something which is a particular you can say a particular kind of a temperature or other physiological conditions for a larger period of time. Okay, for a larger period of time, okay, that is called as climate. So when I see India and Indian map, so I could divide India from the Tropic of Cancer, that is being going on from here like this. So this is your Tropic of Cancer. Okay, and this Tropic of Cancer is passing through India from 23.5 degree latitude. Okay, so now what is happening is that the area which is above the Tropic of Cancer and the area that is below the Tropic of Cancer, the area that is below the Tropic of Cancer is the tropical area, the tropical climate is what it is going to experience, and here is the subtropical region. Okay, so this place is going to be experiencing the subtropical climate. Okay, so you can say that the 2/3 of our India is going to experience the subtropical climate. Okay, so the climate division is basically due to the passing of the Tropic of Cancer. Okay, I hope that this much is clear. This is going to solve many problems that you have regarding why the temperature is different in the southern part of India. You can see that the temperature in the southern part of India is more or less stable, whereas the temperature in the northern part of India is usually changing, and it is not that stable. It just changes very fast. There are extreme weather conditions that are being seen in the northern climate, whereas here the climate is quite stable and there are lesser extremes. But only one extreme that is very much here is your rainfall, because this is our India is covered from the three parts with water. From here, and from here it is covered with water. Here we have our Arabian Sea, here we have Bay of Bengal, here we have Indian Ocean, and here we have Bay of Bengal. Okay, and these water bodies are majorly responsible for the monsoonal patterns in India. Okay, and the climate, overall climate in our India is called as you can say monsoonal climate. Okay, India has a monsoonal climate because of the many things, also because the monsoon is really good and monsoon is really important for the GDP of our India, which is coming from agriculture, and agriculture is forming a major part of Indian GDP. Okay, so these are certain things that you need to know, and how the climate in India is divided. Okay, now moving forward to the next part. um, I think you guys know the concept of revolution and rotation. Okay, so these are the two different important terms, okay, which is connected to our earth, and this is basically responsible for day and night phenomena on earth, as well as for the seasons changing phenomena, the different seasons that are there. So what is responsible for what? So basically rotation is responsible for day and night, and the revolution is responsible for seasons. Of course a revolution is going to be longer, it is going to take more time to complete one revolution, whereas this is going to be completed in a shorter span of time. Okay, now this is something we have learned from our childhood days, but the question appears that why is a particular rotation and revolution is happening. So our earth is having an axis, and axis is not going to be perpendicular in this way, rather it is tilted on an angle. Okay, and what is this angle? This angle is 23.5 degree angle. It is the angle on which the earth is tilted. Okay, and this is what is causing these phenomena. Fine. Okay, so I'll make a very important chart that you guys need to follow. Okay, and I'm just preparing it right here so that you would be able to understand many important concepts, and I'll say that this slide is very important for you to understand. This is going to tell you the change in seasons on the overall on our overall earth. Okay, how the things are happening. Okay, so I'll just make it to be the places. Say this is your 21st March. Okay, this is your 22nd December time, this is your 21st June time, and this is here is your around the autumn time, that is around 23 of September. Okay, now what is happening is these 4 dates are very important. Okay, when I talk about 21st of March, just I'm really sorry guys, so sorry. Okay, so yeah, so this 21st of March, you know that the spring is going to begin at this season, and hence this season, this particular date here is related to the phenomena that is called as spring, SPR, I have not added, spring equinox. Okay, spring equinox का phenomena होता है. So what is this phenomena? Equinox basically means equal day and nights. Okay, so this is the meaning of equinox. So the phenomena of equinox, that is spring equinox, is happening around 21st of March time period. Okay, then I'll just come to this extreme. So this is basically sun here. I think I should have told it to you earlier. So this is sun here, so accordingly this is how the phenomena are happening. Okay, so now on the 22nd of December, what is happening is that you can see here that this is around 23.5 degrees south. Okay, and this is here 23.5 degree north. Now on the time of around 22nd of December, what is happening in the southern hemisphere, of earth, अभी थोड़ा सा आपको आई थिंक प्रॉब्लम होगी समझने में, एक बार वीडियो को रिवाइंड करके देखना, अच्छे से समझ आ जाएगा, ऑल्दो आई एम मेकिंग इट वेरी क्लियर. सर्दर्न हेमिस्फीयर में क्या होगा, यहाँ पे जो एक सोलिस्टाइस होता है, सोलिस्टाइस का फिनोमेना होता है जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं कैप्रिकॉर्न सोलिस्टाइस. क्या बोलते हैं इसको हम? कैप्रिकॉर्न सोलिस्टाइस. ठीक है, ये यहाँ पर होता है. ठीक है, 23 सितंबर के अराउंड क्या होता है, ये 0 डिग्री लैटिट्यूड पे होता है. ठीक है, क्या होगा यहाँ पे, वहाँ पे स्प्रिंग इक्विनॉक्स था, इसके अपोजिट में होगा ऑटम इक्विनॉक्स. क्या होगा, autumn equinox. Autumn equinox में क्या होगा? Equal day and nights during the time period of autumn. So we all know that around September we have autumn. Okay. And this is the thing, and on around 21st of June what is happening is that another solstice is going to take place here. So here the Cancer solstice is going to be taking place, because there was Capricorn in there. Cancer solstice is going to be taking place in here. Okay, and here one experiences the longest day. Okay, longest day is experienced here. And another importance, I think if you guys have noticed, of 21st of June, it is the International Yoga Day. So you can remember this also, the importance of 21st of June. Okay, it is the longest day. Okay, and here in opposition it is going to be the shortest day. Okay, that's why I've made this kind of chart where I'm going to show you two extremes of equinox as well as the solstice. Okay, I hope that this much is clear to you guys. This much is clear. So you need to remember the dates of 21st of March, 21st of June, and 22nd of December, 23 of September. Okay. Okay, so I'll be moving forward now. So we all know that in India there are 4 different kinds of seasons. Okay, so I'm going to be discussing about the season which is very important. You all know summer कब से कब तक होता है, winter कब से कब तक होता है. I don't think you need any explanation in that. But what you need explanation in is monsoon, and which is the most important topic in here currently. Okay. Okay. So the topic that I'm going to be discussing here is the monsoon of India. Now if I'm talking about the monsoon of India, so monsoon of India is very important topic in all the seasons. All the questions are going to be asked from here mostly. If you know the concept, you'll be able to answer it very well, and I'm going to make concepts crystal clear. The concepts are going to be crystal clear. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so let us talk about the rainy season or the monsoonal season of India. What is happening? I'll explain you how rains are happening in India. Okay, what is the phenomena? So I'll make a rough map of India again. This is your southwestern area, northeastern area. So this is a rough map. Okay, now what is happening is the rain phenomena. How are rains coming? So there is a branch, I'll write it here. Arabian Sea is here, Bay of Bengal is here. Okay, now what is happening is that there is a branch of certain winds that are coming from the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, from the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, from Mediterranean Sea I got to remember one thing, guys, that I'm going to make videos on the world map. Okay, you need to know what kinds of places are where, and all the important topics relating to world map I will be covering the video. So right now you don't have to worry exactly where Mediterranean Sea is, but you need to know that the certain winds are coming from the Mediterranean Sea, and these are called as southwestern monsoonal winds. Southwestern monsoonal winds. Okay, so these are the southwestern monsoonal winds that are coming. Okay, now there is certain pressure conditions that are there. Okay, now what is happening, say the season is summer. In the summer season, what is going to happen is that the land is going to be getting heated up quickly as compared to water. Water would take up time to get heated up quickly. Okay, so the temperature on the land is going to be comparatively higher than the temperature in the water area. Okay, now what is going to happen? Because of the high temperature, the pressure on the land is going to be lesser. inversely the pressure is going to be high in the water area. Okay, and why is this so? Because temperature is inversely proportional to pressure. This has been proven by science. Okay, you don't have to worry about it, and unless you're not studying core chemistry, you don't even need to get a proof of this. Okay, but it has been proven by our scientists, so we don't need to find out the derivation, etc. Okay, so this is how it works, that the temperature increases, then the pressure is going to be lesser. Now because the pressure is low here and there is a tendency in the winds to move from the higher pressure towards the lower pressure, and this is the most important thing. These two equations here are going to make the concept very easier. The wind tends to move from high pressure towards the low pressure. Now here the low pressure conditions are there on the land, whereas high pressure conditions are there in the water. So what the winds that are coming from here, how are they going to be moving? They are going to be moving towards the land. Now since it reaches the land, here it picks up the moisture content from the water bodies. Okay, and it doesn't come this way. Actually what happens is that they are like coming from here. Okay, they are coming from there. So what they are going to do is that they are going to be getting divided into two different branches. They are coming from here. Now they are going to be divided into this branch, and some of the wind is going to go here. This branch here is called as, this is not the direction of wind. Let me remove this. This branch here, what is this branch here called? This branch here is called as the Arabian Sea branch. Okay, and this branch that is going towards the Bay of Bengal is called as the Bay of Bengal branch. Okay, so this is how the branches goes. Now since it is going here, wherever it would find the mountains, like in the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats region, there are like lots and lots of mountains, so it is going to rain heavily in here. That's why there is heavy rainfall in this area. Okay, but in the Eastern Ghats, heavy rainfall is in this area and not in this area, because these are the continuous mountains. Okay, so the area around like Tamil Nadu, Chennai, it is not going to be raining in the summers, rather it is going to be raining in the winters. And why that is happening, which I'm going to discuss in a while. But before that, the Western Ghats and the parts of the Eastern Ghats where lots and lots of mountains are there, it is going to rain properly. Okay, now it is going to be moving. Now what is the issue with this Rajasthan area? Why is it not raining in here? So the issue lies in the mountain ranges, which is Aravalli here, which we have discussed in the previous video. So Aravalli range is here, but Aravalli range is running parallel to the Rajasthan area. So there is no mountains in the Rajasthan area, rather the Aravalli is running parallelly. So what is going to happen is that the Arabian Sea branch is going to be moving just parallel to the Rajasthan area, and it is not going to be raining because there are no mountains. Okay, also for the people who don't know, if there are mountains and if the moisture laden wind is coming and if it is going to hit the mountains, it is going to cause rain. Okay, and this is called as orographic rainfall. Okay, now the Aravalli, it is going to pass parallelly from the Aravalli area. Okay, that's why there is lesser rain in this region. Okay, but the Gujarat region is receiving good rain because it is a coastal area and it receives good rain. Okay, now what is happening in here? Let me just remove this part. Now what is happening in here? यहाँ पे राजस्थान है, ये हमारा जम्मू एंड कश्मीर ले लो ऐसे. ठीक है, अच्छा, अब what is happening in Jammu and Kashmir is that this wind is passing on here. Now here you can see the Himalayas. Himalayas are causing here major rains. Okay, many of the mountain ranges are there. Mountain ranges are in northeast also, which is the Purvanchal hill complex we just studied in the previous lecture. So all of these mountain ranges are going to cause here heavy rainfall. Okay, so this is how the monsoonal winds are going. Also the branch from here is coming. Okay, so branch of rainfall is coming from here also, so it is going to be hitting here, and it is going to be causing here. Some of the branches are going to be coming here also, but the time like around this area, you guys could think that around the Delhi, Haryana, and your area of say western UP, so all these areas are receiving very less rainfall. Why? First of all, the reason being that there are, although there are mountain ranges around UP, but it is not completely mountainous. Secondly, the Bay of Bengal branch, that sorry, the Arabian Sea branch that has been coming, all the moisture has been the moisture content is reduced since it is traveling such a long distance and causing rain all over. Okay, so the moisture content that is left to cause rain in this area, it also reduces. So because of that reason, there are lesser rainfall. Okay, so this is how the branches are traveling, and this is how they are causing rain. Okay, if you want to watch it again, you can watch it again, although this is not very difficult to understand. I have made it very easier by using different colors, and I have shown it to you through maps so that it becomes easier. Okay, so this is how this is happening. अब थोड़ा सा बस आप लोगों को स्टैटिक पोर्शन करना है, एंड वी आर गुड टू गो विद दिस कंसेप्ट. ओके, तो स्टैटिक पोर्शन में क्या करना है आपको, थोड़ा सा स्टैट्स बता देती हूँ इसका. देखो, रेनफॉल से रिलेटेड सबसे पहली बात तो जो डिवाइस है जो कि रेनफॉल मेजर करने के लिए यूज़ होता है, उसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, रेन गॉज. क्या बोलते हैं, रेन गॉज. ओके, फर्स्ट पॉइंट. सेकंड पॉइंट इज़ वेटेस्ट प्लेस. वेटेस्ट प्लेस का मैंने आपको पिछली वीडियो में भी बताया था, दोबारा बता रही हूँ. इट इज़ मौसिनरम एंड चेरापूंजी, बोथ इन खासी हिल्स of Meghalaya. Okay, now third important point, there is a imaginary line that is called as iso height, and this is the imaginary line that is used to, like, it is drawn upon our Indian map. Imaginary lines that are drawn, which are drawn according to the intensity of rainfall. Okay, then another thing you need to know is the concept of Kal Baisakhi. Kal Baisakhi is the phenomena that takes place in West Bengal. And why is it Kal? Because it is going to cause lots and lots of crop damage. And what is the phenomena? Phenomena is that there are like very very black moisture laden clouds that are going to cause heavy rains in West Bengal area. So that period is called as Kal Baisakhi, and you can check the images out. They are like astonishing. You'll be able to understand it very well. Also, when we are talking about rain, so we also can talk about the driest place. Okay, so what is the driest place? It is in Rajasthan, of course. Okay, in Rajasthan, Jodhpur, and in Jodhpur it is Falodi. Falodi is the name of the place. Okay, so these are certain important your things. And one more important thing I wanted to talk about is that I talked about a point about Chennai, that Chennai is not receiving good rainfall. Okay, why? Because there were no mountains in here to cause rain. So what is happening, that when the monsoon is retreating means when it is going back. And when does it go back? When the temperature on land is reduced, so the pressure is going to be increasing, and this is on land. And oppositely, on water, the temperature is going to be more, and the pressure is going to be lesser. Okay, अब देखो सर्दी आ रही है तो टेम्परेचर तो कम होगा ही. टेम्परेचर कम होगा तो उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंटली प्रेशर इंक्रीज हो जाएगा, और टेम्परेचर क्या होता है कि लैंड जल्दी कूल डाउन होगा एज़ कम्पेयर टू वाटर. ठीक है, तो वाटर का टेम्परेचर कंपैरेटिवली लैंड से तब भी ज़्यादा है, तो यहाँ पे प्रेशर कम होगा, तो विंड क्या करेगी, हाई प्रेशर से लो प्रेशर जाएगी. यानी कि जो विंड्स आपकी पहले इस डायरेक्शन में मूव कर रही थी ऐसे, अब वो जहाँ से गई थी वो वापस रिट्रीट होना शुरू हो जाएंगी. और जब वो वापस आएंगी ना, तो ये आपने देखा होगा मैप में, जब वो वापस आ रही होंगी ना, तब जो यहाँ से मॉइस्चर मिलेगा ना उन्हें वापस आता है, तब वो यहाँ पर रेन कॉज करेगी. वापस आते हुए रेन होती है कहाँ पर, चेन्नई में. ठीक है, सो कहाँ पे, चेन्नई में रिट्रीटिंग मानसून से रेन होती है. सो ये कंसेप्ट है. आई होप दैट इतना आप लोग को क्लियर हो गया होगा. सो इस वीडियो को हम लोग यहीं पर समाप्त करते हैं एंड आई विल बी कमिंग अप विद मोर वीडियोज़। आई टोल्ड यू कुछ वीडियोज़ बनानी है मेरे को, जैसे कि मेरा जो भी टारगेट है, मेरे को आपको स्टैटिक जीके पे वीडियोस बनानी है जो कि ज्योग्राफी से रिलेट करेंगी। तो उसकी एक पर्टिकुलर वीडियो होगी, उसमें मैं मिनरल्स की भी बात करूँगी, डिफरेंट मिनरल्स प्लस माइंस कौन कौन से होता है वो सब की वीडियो बनेगी। ठीक है, एक आपकी मैं वीडियो सोच रही हूँ बनाने की, एक ही वीडियो में ही सब हो जाएगा। आई थिंक यही बचा है बस आपका। रिवर्स वाली मैंने ऑलरेडी बना रखी है, डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी डाल रखा है। ठीक है, तो आप उसको चेकआउट कर सकते हो। और या दैट्स इट। सो थैंक यू सो मच गाइज एंड हैव अ वेरी वेरी नाइस डे एंड more videos are going to be coming very soon, and you guys can consider subscribing this channel if you liked it. Leave a like for me. Thank you so much guys, have a nice day, bye.